Today, again, we're going to transform your speaking and your pronunciation. We're going to make you sound as natural as possible, as fast as possible. If you've already seen my first video, you know why shadowing is so powerful. And if you haven't seen it yet, make sure you have a look. Today, again, we're going to be putting that into action. Welcome to part 2. So grab your headphones, clear your voice, and get ready to speak along with me. Before we begin, a very quick recap on how to shadow properly. Step 1. Listen to me once and focus on the rhythm and the emotion, not just the words. Step 2, repeat it immediately after me, or even better, at the same time. Try to match everything. Try to match my speed, my tone, my rhythm, my intonation, my energy. The closer you can get to the phrase you're shadowing, the more helpful it is for you. Don't worry about perfection. If you miss a word, keep going. Shadowing is about the flow of speaking, not the accuracy. And finally, repeat the exercise. Repeat it 3 to 5 times. Repeat it as often as you need to sound as close to the original as possible. I've spoken about this before, but it's so true. Shadowing is the best technique to help you sound more natural. So, are you ready to speak along with me? We'll start with natural everyday English, the kind that British people actually use. Listen once, then repeat it with me. Listen once, then shadow. How's it going? Everything all right? How's it going? Everything all right? Again, with me. How's it going? Everything all right? How's it going? Everything all right? Don't worry if you feel like a parrot. I feel like a parrot too. Let's be parrots together. Remember, and I cannot stress this enough, it doesn't matter if you don't manage to match it perfectly. That's not the point. The point is to try, almost forgetting about the words and the meaning behind them for a moment. Second sentence. Sorry, I didn't catch that. Could you say it again? Sorry, I didn't catch that. Could you say it again? Notice the "that." Because you have the "k" after, catch that could. We don't pronounce the "that could." Sorry, I didn't catch that. Could you say it again? Sorry, I didn't catch that. Could you say it again? Sorry, I didn't catch that. Could you say it again? To learn more about the art of linking sounds together, make sure you have a look at this video where I go into more detail about that. Sorry, I didn't catch that. Could you say it again? Did you say it with me? One more time. Sorry, I didn't catch that. Could you say it again? I'm speaking at a natural pace because the goal is to reach a natural pace with speech. However, if it is too fast for you at first, slow it down, then build up. Watch it at half speed or 3/4 speed. Say it with me. Build the speed in later if that helps. Third sentence. That sounds brilliant. That sounds brilliant. That sounds brilliant. Match my enthusiasm, even if you feel silly. That sounds brilliant. That sounds brilliant. Well done. Great. Let's run over those 3 again. Imagine you are actually in the conversation now. Don't overthink it. Just echo or shadow the rhythm. How's it going? Everything all right? Sorry, I didn't catch that. Could you say it again? That sounds brilliant. Well done. Okay, for this next round, let's step it up and use some typically British phrases. Fancy a cuppa? Fancy a cuppa? Relaxed and friendly. Fancy a cuppa? Fancy a cuppa? Obviously, this means, would you like a cup of tea? Fancy a cuppa? Fancy a cuppa? I'm absolutely knackered. I'm absolutely knackered. I'm absolutely knackered. Pretend you're really tired. You might be, but pretend you're very tired when you say this. This means it's slang for feeling exhausted. I'm absolutely knackered. I'm absolutely knackered. I'm absolutely knackered. Knackered is very informal. Slightly more formal version. I'm absolutely exhausted. I'm absolutely exhausted. I'm absolutely exhausted. Now I want you to sound a bit exasperated because this is a classic British weather complaint. Oh, it's chucking it down out there. It's chucking it down out there. It's chucking it down out there. This means it is raining very heavily. It's chucking it down out there. It's chucking it down out there. Oh, look, it's chucking it down out there. It's chucking it down out there. Remember, when you shadow these, don't just copy the words, copy the attitude and the energy behind them. Knackered, you should sound exhausted. For chucking it down, you should sound fed up, irritated, exasperated. It's chucking it down. Let's do all three again with the emotion. First one, you're feeling bright and optimistic. You're asking if someone wants a cup of tea. Then we're moving on to tired. And then we're finishing with fed up and annoyed. Fancy a cuppa? I'm absolutely knackered. It's chucking it down out there. The final round will be a little bit harder because we are going to focus on a full paragraph. I'll say it again. We're going to focus on a full paragraph because that is where shadowing really trains fluency. Listen once, then join in. You know, I was gonna take the bus, but it started pouring, so I grabbed a taxi instead. Honestly, British weather never fails to surprise me. Do you hear the flow, the connected speech, and the natural pauses? We'll say it once slower, then full native speed. You know, I was gonna take the bus, but it started pouring, so I grabbed a taxi instead. Honestly, British weather never fails to surprise me. Are you ready to go full native speed? Let's shadow it together. 1, 2, 3. You know, I was gonna take the bus, but it started pouring, so I grabbed a taxi instead. Honestly, British weather never fails to surprise me. You know, I was gonna take the bus, but it started pouring, so I grabbed a taxi instead. Honestly, British weather never fails to surprise me. How close did you get? If you can still hear that gap, try again. Try and match my speed as much as you can. Go over and over it again if you need to. You want to speak with me, not after me. However, if you can only speak after me at first, that's fine. You will get there. I believe in you. Now, your homework, and this is where the real progress happens. Record yourself saying all of the lines from today without me. It's only about a minute of talking, so you can do it now if you want, and play your version next to mine. Where did you sound natural? Where did you sound more flat? Where did you sound most similar to my version? Where are the areas in which you need to improve? Because that, my friend, is your personal roadmap to fluency. Do this once a day for a week, and I promise you will hear the difference. The recording at the end of the week when you're speaking will be very different to the first recording you're doing now. 5 minutes of shadowing practice every day will do more for your pronunciation than hours and hours of theory. I promise I'm not just saying that. I do it with my Italian speaking, and I promise it makes a huge difference. Believe me, please. If you complete this exercise this week, comment "Shadow Challenge Complete" and tell me which line was the hardest for you. And if you'd like a part 3, let me know. If you haven't seen part 1, make sure you have a look at that as well. I hope that was helpful. I really hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to grab your free PDF. Feel free to buy me a coffee if you would like to give back and help the channel grow. However, no pressure, just your being here and watching is fabulous enough. And I will see you in the next one. Go and practice now. Practice your shadowing. Bye.